Howdy folks, Justin here. We are going to hop onto the ladder with our, let's rename this, huh? Let's give this the name it deserves, the Big Dumb Sorcerer deck. Got the Wabbajack icon, seems good. Big Dumb Sorcerer deck. Cool. Anyway, we're going to hop onto the ladder with this today and see what we can do. Been having some success so far, and yeah. Haven't really been able to dive into playing much of this season yet, but I think it's time today to climb up a couple ranks. So maybe we'll make some changes. Maybe we will evolve the deck a little bit. I've definitely got some interest in a few cards that aren't in the list right now. Venomtongue has been I'm kind of ambivalent of Venomtongue. We'll see if it gets removed and replaced. Playing against Fixed. I think that Young Mammoth might even be a suitable Venomtongue replacement. Gosh, it's hard to argue with this, huh? We want to play big dumb creatures. Let's keep the cards that let that happen, huh? Crushing Blow, maybe, for a little early removal. Alright, and we got an Ice Storm, too. So we're just trying to get to the point where we can play the biggest, dumbest cards we can find. I think we throw down Tree Minder in front of that, right? On the other hand, taking 1 damage isn't terrible. Maybe we get a rune broken. Maybe we funnel things into this lane for exploitation later. Okay, our opponent just fixing his draws. Looks like maybe a Last Gasp deck, the Necrom Mastermind thing. We're just going to... yeah, we'll just Tree Minder over here. Let him slam that into it if he wants to. Seems likely we Ice Storm next turn, but not necessarily what's going to happen. This also lets us trigger a prophecy when we Ice Storm. So now we could get a little greedy. We could High Rock Summoner, Shrieking Harpy, this down, and then Ice Storm. I kind of like that. Frost Atronach, or we could just lay down the Frost Atronach over there. But I like kind of giving my opponent the opportunity to break a rune for me. And I'm kind of greedy. I want to maximize the value I'm going to get from my Ice Storm. So perfect. Get to draw a card. Looks good. So he really doesn't want us to Ice Storm, huh? I think we just drop the Atronach. Make him come to us. Shadow Shift is fine. We just want him to dump his hand on the board as soon as he can. That's perfect. So we're going to swing face first in case we trigger a prophecy creature. We did not. And yeah, we'll just Ice Storm. Pass the turn. Next turn we can start the Blood Magic Lord train rolling. Always exciting. Camlorn Hero breaking a rune, okay. Bad news, my friend. And, you know, if we need to, we can Firebolt something next turn as well. But going face for 7 and dropping the Blood Magic Lord, I think puts us pretty comfortably in the driver's seat. Worth remembering, he does have the Steel Sword from his Nightblade. Let's just see what happens. Looks pretty good. We'll play the Blood Magic Lord there, giving us the ability to slam into that next turn with it if we so choose, if that's what's necessary. This is an interesting addition to Assassin. I like this card. I've toyed with it in the Battle Facts of Life deck. Giant Snake, so is this some kind of Shackle deck? House Kinsman, okay. Well, So we can Blood Magic Lord and Gargoyle, or we can Blood Magic Lord and Firebolt, or Blood Magic Lord and play whatever else we draw. So I'm going to Blood Magic Lord, and Corpse Curse is the perfect draw there. Swing first so that we can lock down a Moonlight Werebat, say, if he triggers it off Prophecy. Blood Magic Lord doing work. How do we lose from this position? I mean, he could shackle all our guys again. We've got some pretty good removal options, and we have a guard, we have a firebolt, and a crushing blow to remove a lot of this, to handle it at least. There's a Tazcad. Seems a little desperate. Yep. Do we have a firebolt follow-up, or is he just conceding the game? Okay, so we're actually going to swing with the Atronach first so that a lightning bolt won't screw up our plans with that. Looks like it doesn't matter. We will finish the game with Crushing Blow. Cool. Alright. That was another game with the Big Dumb Sorcerer deck. We will be hopping into another game right away. So if you're interested in seeing more, join us in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.